The League Two promotion race is so tight, only 6 points separate first from fifth. That's why it's one of the most competitive leagues in the country. Dare I say, the most competitive in the country. Other teams such as Grimsby Town, Colchester United, Chesterfield and Salford City are fighting for a shot in the League Two playoffs this season, alongside the opponents for Bradford today, Crewe Alexandra.
Next station on top is Bradford Interchange.
So we are here pitchside for Bradford City versus Crewe Alexandra. Massive shout out to Bradford City and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity today. It's going to be a very interesting game today. I think Bradford in the promotion race for the title race, Crewe in the race for playoffs. Overall, it's a very exciting division. And there's your reason why. Now the Bantams are actually coming into this particular match out of form with just one win in 5. So they're going to have to get over the form book and beat Crewe Alexandra on their own turf. Now Crewe Alexandra on the other hand have also got 1 win in 5. However, they've drawn 3 of those games, meaning they've lost less than Bradford. So actually when you look at the form book going into this matchup, Crewe have actually been the more in form in the last 5 games than Bradford. He's been shot into the sky and Bradford and Crewe are ready to do battle. Can Bradford City go top of League Two and will Crewe gain ground in the playoff race? And it was the hotel boy, it was Bobby Poynton on the end of the ball in. The war across the terrace has already started. This is just one of many of the Bradford confetti that launched when the goal was scored. Those Crewe fans behind me, loud and proud. Flick on, oh, top of the net. But yeah, Crewe fans have been top notch behind this away end, but the Bradford fans, to be fair to them, as we knew they probably would be, absolutely class. Here we are, Bradford through on goal there, could be 2. Critchlow up against his man, chance of goal! Oh, just wide. After the opening goal in the first 30 seconds, the game's gone a bit stale in places. It seems like both teams have had their fair shots of coming forward, but nothing in front of goal. But here we go, Bradford could be in for 2! It's wide of the net again. Again, it's been a bit stale in place after that goal, and 1-0 seems like a fair scoreline for the end of the half of the minute. That could have been a red card there for Crewe, and it is just a yellow card there for the Crewe player. Bradford not happy, and Crewe aren't happy either. I don't think anyone can win with the referee. One side boos, the other side boos. No one can win. Oh, a ball out there, and that's a penalty! Penalty to Crewe! Oh no! Oh no! Saved by Sam Walker! And it's still 1-0 to the Bantams! And the war across the terrace continues. Wow, what ball control, what technicality, what physicality from Amoni Critchlow. And he comes inside and lays the ball off, and the teammate puts the shot over the bar. but brilliant ball control and brilliant build-up and set-up play. As I spoke to Crewe fans about their first half performance, it all went down. Looks like the war against the terraces has gone inside at half-time. And Bradford respond! It's only half time, it's all out war. I think that's enough of Green Street. Back to the football. There's Billy Bantam getting in position, ready for the second half. So I'm right by the City fans for the second half. First half wise, I'd say Bradford were the better team overall. I thought Crewe lacked fluency on occasion. I think Bradford overall were the better team. They just needed more goals to show for it. They're making some subs at half time and we're ready for the second half. It's 1-0 Bradford. Will they make it 2 or 3? I think after that all-out war in the terraces, as the second half kicks off, it's going to be interesting. Oh, there's no goal for Crewe! It's been given offside! The problem sometimes with Crewe, and I've seen this in possession numerous times in the first and second half, Crewe like to just play out from the back, slowly, progressively, but it's not reaching a crescendo, and with Bradford's aggressive press, they seem to just physically remove Crewe from the ball all the time. Omar Bogle was physically manhandled off the ball. You had other players manhandled off the ball. Bradford physically have been the better team. They've been better than Crewe physically, and I think aggressively as well. Fucking hell, small one! How was that not 2-0 to Bradford City? I do not know. Missed opportunity, saved by Marshall on the second chance. Still 1-0. Another good shot there by Bradford, saved again by Philip Marshall. Again, Bradford just keep peppering that Crewe goal chance after chance. It's just not coming off for City. They're holding the lead, but it's going to end one of two ways here. Bradford's going to win this by 2 or 3 potentially, or Crewe could nick one at the end. And as a Donny fan, that's what I want. So it's a Bradford free kick, foul on Adramola by the keeper Philip Marshall. Bradford take this, back post header, away by Crewe. That's not handball. Managed to get my hands on a bona fide Bradford City airplane. With just 5 minutes remaining of normal time in the second half, one goal changed everything. And there we go! There we go! As a Donny fan, that goal hurt. To be fair, on the balance of play, you'd say Bradford have been the better side overall. They've been the more aggressive, they've been the more on the front foot, and you'd have to say that City deserved the win overall. As a Donny fan, yeah, it hurts, but you've got to give credit where credit's due, and Bradford deserved the 3 points, to be fair. Bradford City fans calling for a full-time whistle. Fantastic victory, especially with 5 weeks to go in the season. I mean, how big of an impact will that be on your squad's morale?
I thought the morale was good. I think, look, I think we've tried to focus the players' minds on not playing on mood. You know, if things have gone wrong or things have gone great, you know, have a consistency of our mindset in the next challenge. So, but look, we want to win. Players want to win. It's obviously not an equal feeling if you lose a game to winning one, but the gap between them can't be that big. So I'm sure I know they're feeling good. I mean, I've just been in the change room, so they're positive. But from Monday onwards, we have to just be focused on the next job, like we were this week leading into today's game.
And finally, just on the fans and the supporters, the atmosphere was just incredible today. I mean, how crucial are those supporters going to be in those final few weeks of the campaign?
Look, they've been important to us from day one. Even last season, you know, when we weren't so good in certain periods, we needed them, we wanted them, but we had to give them something to believe in, which I think the players have done that. It's a two-way street, and you know, the team have given them something to get excited about, enjoy watching. So we've had two difficult results this past week, but the emotion and the feeling coming into today's game was high as ever, and we're glad that we could reward that with a good win, and they'll be there with us next week, I'll know for sure.
So after match day 41, the results around the rest of the grounds in League 2 look like this. Doncaster Rovers with the 2 late goals beating Cheltenham Town away from home in the early kick-off means that Rovers have their game in hand to secure a potential top 3 spot come the end of the campaign. In the West Midlands, Port Vale took all 3 points in an entertaining early clash at Walsall as the Saddlers look like their automatic promotion spot is slipping away from them. Meanwhile, Vale continue their run of form as they aim to secure their own top 3 spots. In the 3 o'clock kickoffs, Bradford and Wimbledon took their victories respectively against Crewe and Harrogate, whilst Notts County lost ground on the top 3 by losing to playoff hopefuls Colchester. So what's the lesson from today? Well, the lesson's simple. League 2 is one of the most competitive leagues in Europe, especially in lower league football. Who will get those automatic places? Well, for now at least, Bradford stay top of the league, but Doncaster have that game in hand, so it's worth keeping an eye out. I am the CHALL, ta for now, and that is full time.